So hi, welcome back. This beautiful Ferrari 458 Spider, which is behind me, is just finished, and I want to give you a quick tour about what we have done to this car. Originally, this car was equipped with the factory JBL sound system, and obviously for this client it was not good enough. This particular client has a huge Ferrari collection. We have done more than 25 cars for him, not only Ferrari, also some Bentley, some Lamborghinis and some other things. He bought this car in Switzerland, sent it over to our place in the Netherlands. We just did the installation and then we are preparing everything to fly the car to Dubai. So it arrived there in a couple of days, and yeah, I'm sure he will be very happy. So let me show you a few things which we have done. As you all know, about 80% of our work is invisible after we are done with the installation. But let me show you some of the visible parts first, and then I can go into more details about our job. So in the front luggage compartment, we have raised the floor a couple of inches to make space for three very high powerful Audison amplifiers, Audison digital sound processor, the Bit1 HD for the enthusiasts, and with a nice glass panel with the Enlit Ferrari logo and the shield, which was of course painted by Kevin Custom Dreams. He can still put his suitcases or luggage in the front compartment because it's very solid and very stiff, and if I need to access the amps to do some service or to do some sound adjustments, I can still access it. We like to work in a way that the entire sound system is a part of the car, so it's not like it has to look that it was already there from factory. I think that's very important. Behind the seats, I can show you. It's our tailor-made subwoofer enclosure, which fits perfectly in the car, and also we look at all the lines and things which are used in the car to make sure that it's a perfect fitment. And with this again, it looks like it was already there from factory. So we have used the dark brown Cicolato leather hide, the exact same which is used in the car, to do the upholstery for the subwoofer box. It looks quite simple, but it's quite a struggle to get it onto the subwoofer box without any ugly wrinkles and whatsoever. So it takes a bit of time to do it perfectly. And then the surroundings of the subwoofer and behind the Ferrari horse, we have used Alcantara, which is used in the center console of the car as well. That's the raw amber is the name of the color. And the small shield, which is in the center, is painted in the matte gray color, which is used in the interior as well. So it suits it perfectly. I'm sure the client will be very happy. But then the 80% which is left of our work is invisible. And it's a lot of work to make the car sound the way it sounds right now, and I cannot show you that on video. I cannot give you the exact same feeling which you will get if you sit in the actual car itself, but let me try to explain you as good as possible what we have done. So the first step is to do some soundproofing in the car. So if we knock onto the factory panels, it sounds like this. And if you do it on the door, it sounds like this. So we eliminate a lot of vibrations, a lot of rattling and everything to make sure that we can only get the sound from the speakers instead of getting the sound from the vibrating panels and whatsoever. We have changed all the speakers, the tweeters in the dashboard, center speaker in the dashboard, mid-range is in the doors, mid-bass in the doors. Which is 8-inch, by the way, 8-inch mid-bass, so it's very powerful in the kicks. We have changed the back speakers, mid-range and tweeters, and we have added the two subwoofers, of course. All these speakers are mounted in custom-made adapters and brackets, which are made from solid aluminum or solid PVC. It's done in a way that it's mounted in the original mounting holes from the car. So we have not drilled any additional holes into the car. That's very important. That's something you will not see when we are done with the job, but we really respect the way the car is built, and in our opinion you need to do it without any holes or things, you know, to get the most perfect job. But then the final step of our installation is doing the sound tuning. Since we have designed the system from scratch, we have made sure that we have used several separate channels from each speaker individually. So that means that if we sit into the car, it seems like the entire sound stage is on the dashboard. You cannot hear the sound coming from the speakers, but it seems like the band is playing in front of you. And if I sit in the car, the left tweeter is over here and the right tweeter is over there. I'm not sitting in the center of the car, of course. So we need to delay the left tweeter more than the right tweeter. Because if we delay it, then the sound departs slightly later from the left side than from the right side. So it will arrive at the same time at my ears. Keeping that in mind, we've done it for all the speakers. So from the driver's position, from the left side and from the right side, all the separate sounds are arriving at the same time at my ears. But they are departing with delays, which are carefully measured, of course, with our measuring microphones. They depart from the speakers with a delay, so it will arrive at my ears at the exact same time. That's the biggest trick in doing our sound system, to make sure it sounds as real as possible. And you cannot imagine a sound system in a car like this, sounding like this. It's like you are at the concert, but it's in a Ferrari. It's unbelievable. You have to have the impression by yourself. Thanks for watching. I will try to make a new video next week, because we're going to do a lot of things. We're going to do the Porsche GT3 RS, which is behind you guys. We're going to do a new Donkerford. It's a Dutch car, Dutch supercar, which was built for Mr. Bernard Jr. He is one of the royal family members here in the Netherlands. He is also one of the owners of the racetrack, which probably will be used for Formula 1 next year, 2020. So, stay tuned, and I wish you all a very nice day. Bye-bye.